What up, what up? It's your boy Dro.
It's your boy Junior, and we live, baby. What up, chat? Mr. West. First in line, VIP, bro. We're going to make you a plaque, West. We're going to hang it up on the wall. You're always number one. Uh-oh. We got a second viewer joined in the chat. Wes, you are not alone.
Hot Wheels is in the chat.
How you doing tonight, Wes? How was your weekend? You ready for some boxing? What you think about your Cowboys, too? This and more here coming soon. Because a team that's 1-0 has something to say. Hey, we love you too, Wes. We love you too, brother.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Yep, cool.
Although I can hear you breathing.
Uh-oh. That's how you know I'm out of shape. You should hear me when I try to tie my shoelace, bro. That's scary.
You gotta hold your breath.
Mm-hmm. Remember, like on Super Mario, when you're underwater, you gotta hurry up, and then it starts to flash red, and that's the way I am. Once I hit the limit, hey, nice.
He's pretty tired.
Yeah. Hey, man, running a podcast ain't as easy as everyone says it is. So we feel you on that.
Or as easy as they make it look.
Yeah. Looks easier than what it is.
All right, so I got everything turned off for now, bro.
Okay. Cool.
So we can.
It's gonna be a pretty chill podcast today, Wes. So no buying the hot jelly bean challenge, please. Yeah. My chances at the hot jelly beans are not good right now, so let's not.
Let's not. What it is three out of one?
Yeah.
Because I would have to get 3. You get 3.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I don't know if I should just get started, bro, and
I mean, we can jump in with
trying to debate if we should just get started, because it's gonna be recorded anyways, right? So then it'll upload like that.
Yeah. Robert is off celebrating wifey's birthday. Yeah, he's off celebrating Dora's birthday, so he had to take the day off today. Last week he was traveling. Today he's performing husband duties. You know the saying, happy wife, happy life. Porque si no le dan en su chingada madre.
Mm-hmm.
A mí no, porque no tengo madre.
Wow, this guy already started. All right, chat. Let me know if you follow us on Facebook. Maybe you saw the flyer or you see the thumbnail. But yeah, here on the Man Cave Podcast, we like to drink beer and talk ish.
Lots of ish.
It's all fun and entertainment and stuff like that. My little brother, with or without her? Yeah, that's a good question. That is a good
question. No, Robert's been known to celebrate without people.
Right. He probably told her, "No, I got to be on the podcast."
Yeah.
He went to go celebrate her birthday by himself.
All right, guys. So we got to get our story straight. Robert was here.
All right, chat.
He made some funny comment. He got drunk. His hat went to the side.
the per usual.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, chat. Anyways, I guess we'll just get started and then we'll go back to our regular program. But September's Suicide Prevention Month, and then we just want to, it'd be a little serious episode starting out, but we just want to cover men's mental health. As far as like men, it's something hard to talk about. Men don't really
reach out and ask
reach
for
out
help.
and ask for help. You know, it's kind of seemed like a sign of weakness, I guess you could say. And it would be like a sense of pride, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
There's
definitely
a lot of pride too. But for me, I just want to share my story, and you know, things that helped me out as far as in my life and experience and stuff like that. Dealing with depression and you know, being dyslexic, and I just wanted to share because maybe it'll reach somebody out there watching. You know, you never know. I seen one thing that says keep fighting, and it kind of stuck with me because it said keep fighting because you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
And that happened to me a couple of times. I'll be out, and I was surprised. Somebody came up to me and they told me, "Hey, man, you know, you inspire me." And I was thrown off guard because I don't feel like, I don't know, I'm not like, I'm not somebody famous. I'm not like anything like that. So it threw me off guard, but it was just of the videos I would post on Facebook of me, you know, going to the gym and me working out. And then, so that's what they were talking about, right? More or less.
And I think for us men, for men especially, we undervalue ourselves, bro. We undervalue ourselves. We don't think we're worth what we're actually worth. So for him to go up to you and tell you, "Hey, you inspire me," in your head, you're probably thinking, "I didn't think I could inspire somebody."
Yeah, I didn't think, that's why it threw me off guard. I never thought I could inspire somebody.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh man, and that stuck with me because, you know, it's like it says, you know, you never know who's watching. Somebody may, and it kind of stuck with me too because there's things that I've watched or things that I've seen, you know, as far as like, you know, podcasts, whatever, interviews, just in life general, you know, that kind of stuck with me like that too, made me think. So, you know, things like that helped me out. You know, a long time ago, I was not in a good place, I would say. Some people may have not known, you know, maybe I, you know, hit it pretty well or not. Some people caught it or whatnot. But, you know, a while back, you know, a long time ago, I was, you know, pretty sad, you know, depressed, angry, and then just also kind of feeling lost, like a lot of emotion and then bottled up, right? So one of the things that helped me out, you know, is my dad. You know, he's my rock. So just talking to him. And then also, you know, talking with my boy Raul. I've been on Raul for over 20 years. So that's some of the things that helped me as far as being able to lean, you know, on family and friends. You know, I'm fortunate I was able to lean on family and friends. Some people may not as fortunate. They may need more help. They may need, you know, call a hotline. One of the things that I think is kind of a downfall with technology is if you try to look up something, it just uses a bunch of algorithms. So I guess you kind of have to be careful how you do research because just random stuff will pop up. I seen this on the podcast I was telling you about. Soul Boom from Rainn Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy who played Dwight on The Office. But he was talking to Ed Helms, and Ed Helms, what's his name? The co-star on. He was also a co-star there. But Ed Helms, you know, he's from the South, and then obviously where we're from. So like he was saying, it's tough to talk about things like that because it's seen as a sign of weakness, or you know, we don't do that, or just keep it bottled up and don't say nothing. And then, or you're crazy if you go see a therapist or whatever. But he was the one that was kind of, you know, said that is you got to be careful when you try to do research and try to get help, because sometimes the algorithms will send you things, or it'll be an app and it's just trying to charge you, and you really don't get no help. So just be mindful when you try to do research. You may have to go old school and, you know, go to the library, get a book, something like that. Even I think the college campus, college campuses have pamphlets out there. Yeah, so you know you may have to do that. Depending on your job, I think there's some where the insurance may cover it. Being able to talk to a therapist online or something.
Yeah, they do give you access to like I guess over the phone type of therapy.
Over the phone, right? Yeah. Because my job offers that. So that helped me out.
You know, and to piggyback what you said earlier, you know, you were able to have people that, you know, you can reach out to. And it's a little bit different with people. You know, you have men that, you know, don't reach out. So at the same time, reach out to your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if they seem to be okay, even if they're always joking around, reach out to them. Because, I mean, there are people that just cannot find it in them to say, hey, I need to talk, or hey, you know, I need somebody to listen to me. So always check on your friends, man. Check on them every once in a while. Hey, man, what are you up to? What are you doing? Are you okay? That's okay, especially amongst men. You know, again, you said we see it as a weakness, but I don't know, man. So that can save a life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, that goes a long way. When they say check on your happy friends,
Yeah.
that is real. You never know what they got going on, or you know, behind closed doors. One of the things I've learned, as far as also, you know, in training, as far as being a supervisor and stuff like that, you got to be careful what you say to people. As far as like, I don't know how to put it exactly, but especially like in the workplace environment, you know, you never know what somebody got going on at home, and then they come in and they're angry, mad, or something. You may say the wrong thing and trigger them. So you got to kind of be, I guess, mindful, right?
Yeah.
Just be mindful of how you approach people and stuff like that.
You don't know where they're at mentally. You know, they can just be having the worst day ever. They lost a few things, and you know, just you know what you say to them, and if you know, watch what you say to them. Not one, we don't want them to, you know, flip and go off on you, but also, you know, be there for them. Maybe, you know, instead of, you know, going up to them and, hey, you know, your productivity fucking, it sucks. Hey, you know, I'm noticing you're not performing how you usually do. You know, is everything all right? Hairline, thank you very much. That means a lot coming from you. My hairline said, I'm still here for you, Ro. Distant but close. And he's number 2. Yeah, but you never know what they're going through, bro. Again, I know I had one guy who everybody at the warehouse disliked. He was always in a bad mood. And then one night he just took me saying, hey, what, you know, you okay? And, you know, he straight up told me, he goes, I'm homeless. I don't have a home anymore. And I'm just, you know, I don't know what, I'm just living day by day. You know, that made the difference to him, that I, instead of saying, hey, you know, estás valiendo madre, that I asked him, hey, are you okay? What's going on? But yeah, you just don't know how someone's feeling, what someone's going through. Yeah. As a man currently working on his mental health and therapy too, thank you guys for covering this. Well, you know, Wesley, we felt it was important to us.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, if you know, you as well, Wes. I mean, I'm not sure what you got going on, and it's up to you to share or whatnot, right? Maybe not here on the podcast, but with somebody or something like that. But it may help somebody, right, going through something similar or whatever. Kind of getting lost right here. I wouldn't say getting lost, but this is a pretty tough subject. But, you know, being able to lean on my family and friends is help. And also, one of the things that helped me out too is kind of just taking a step back and reevaluating things in certain situations that happen in my life, right? And then just look at it and then let go. Not dwell on things, not let things, you know, bottle up and accumulate, and it just builds up. And that just kind of like, you know, builds depression, builds sadness, like dwelling on things that, you know, holding on to something too long and then realizing, okay, you know, just let go and be, I guess I would say one exercise I would use, it would be like gratitude. Grateful for the things I have. And I look back, okay, you know, I got my mom, my dad, my brothers and sisters. And then, you know, I got my boy Ro, my friend. And just looking at it and then being, okay. And you kind of see it different. I mean, that's how I saw it. That kind of helped me out a lot too. You know, just letting go and not being too stuck in the moment of holding on to something. And then it just keeps building. You know, it'll just, you know, it's what do you say? Just like, just adding to the pot and just stirring, and then
letting it bottle up.
Yeah, letting it bubble up. It starts overfilling. or whatnot. But that helped me out a lot. One of the things that helped me was just being able to talk to somebody. Sometimes you'd be surprised. Sometimes somebody just wants to talk. Like, I mean, I don't know. That helped me, having somebody to talk to, and then just kind of, I wouldn't say venting, but being able to talk to somebody you trust. So that helped me. That's kind of more or less things I want to cover. Just what helped me, because maybe it'll help somebody else. I also wanted to cover like dyslexic, because that kind of added fuel to the fire of being like sad and whatever. Just kind of making you think a certain way or whatever. I don't know how to put it exactly, but it'll make me feel sad to a certain point, and then you start questioning things or whatever. But once you learn more about it, kind of like educate yourself and be like, okay, well, I just learned different. Or I see things different. That's what it is. I see things different. I'll read something, or I'm seeing something. How I say it and how I see it are two different things. The best thing I could say is, especially if you're a parent, try to do what you can, within your power to get them help. One of the things that my mom did that helped me out a lot was on one of the grades. I had a teacher, Ms. Ridgway. She was helping me out a lot. So when I passed from 3rd to 4th grade, she made sure I was still in that class, because that teacher was helping me out a lot. So it's little things like that. Back then, parents didn't know. There wasn't that much information on this kind of stuff, back then. So it's not like, it's not their fault. It's not like, it's nobody's fault really, right? It just, we have more information now, so it should be, a lot helpful. You'd be a lot easier to get the help, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely more information out there.
There's a lot more information. And then obviously it's more severe with some people than others. A lot of things that helped me out a lot is just kind of like facing it head on and seeing like what helps me. I had another teacher, Miss Hastings, in middle school. She helped me out a lot as far as like, with understanding, okay, you're not stupid. You're not retarded. You just learn different. So we got to find a way to help you learn, and that's what helped me. When I became, as far as supervisor and trainer and working with people and training other people, I would see that, and it would pretty much be like the same thing. I will notice, this person doesn't really know how to read and write too good, or, so you gotta be careful, right? You don't want to like expose them or embarrass them or whatever. But I would always be able to find a way, to train that person. Okay, well, you just like me, man. We learn different. We're gonna work it. We're gonna find it. We'll see. We'll try. Some people are more visual. Some people, you tell them one time, they pick it up. Some people you got to kind of walk them through step by step, or taking notes. One of the things that helped me out also is taking notes and things like that. And also it's, let me see, how would I put it? Is really trying to figure out what's the best way for you to learn, right? Or to, for me, it was kind of like trial and error, just working with those different teachers and finding the right one. And then, so that, I think that's kind of tough. I don't really know how to put it. As far as a parent, you want to do what you can. And if you really need to, change schools or something, sometimes it may work, sometimes it may not work. And I'm gonna say for me, it didn't work. My parents tried to change me to another school, that didn't work. It was, to me, it was worse. That school didn't care. They didn't like, they didn't see it like that. They saw it as like no, just learn. This is it, and just learn. They didn't want to take the time because they got to, and that's the thing too. It's a whole class, so the teacher can't stop just for one student. So
Yeah.
that's why I had to get put in special ed. And when you're in special ed, a lot of kids they get like embarrassed. They're like, "Oh man, I'm with the retarded kids or whatever." It's like I wish they would change the name.
The name. Yeah.
Because you're not in there, right? Whatever, I will say special need kids or whatever it is, but it's you need help. You need help. You learn different. You need help.
Yeah.
You got to get the say like more attention than the other kids, right? To work, because when it came to math, I was good at math, but I had a real tough childhood. Learning how to read and write. Shit, I didn't even know I needed glasses till 6th grade.
Jeez.
So that was a tough one. I had a hard time, people. It was a hard time, but I don't regret anything, and I'm in a much better place now. So it's just trying to get the support from your parents and trying to face things head on, and then trying to learn yourself. Like, what is it about you that you struggle with, and then be like, okay, this is where I struggle with.
Yeah.
So this is what I need to work on more. So and that's what you want to put your focus on, right? To help you.
Almost like getting to learn yourself, making your weakness your strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So try not to think of it, or like I was saying this day, try not to look at it as a crutch or whatever, or because it can, if you see it like that, it'll get you down, it'll get you sad. You probably get depressed like I was early on, but just having that support system is going to help you out a lot.
Yeah.
Focusing on what you need more work on, and you got to be honest with yourself. It's kind of same thing like in the gym, like when you're working out, and then okay, this is the weak point. Oh, I got small arms, small legs.
Yeah, this is where I struggle.
This is where I struggle.
I got small legs. Okay, well, I'm not gonna run away from doing legs. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But best example is Arnold. Arnold had small calves, so he would train calves year round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of the same thing. Your brain's a muscle. Wherever is the weakness, that's what you want to train the most, or focus on the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to. I'm trying to think of other things that help me, because I just want to put everything out there that help me. Maybe it'll reach somebody, and if we can help somebody, one person, hey, that's good enough. I feel we did our job. Yeah, this podcast is we drink beer, talk shit, and whatever, and it's for fun and entertainment. But we're men, and this mental health, and it is important. It's a tough subject to talk about, and we just want to get information out there. You know what? And I think I forgot to put you said it was
the
number. No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll leave it at that.
Well, one thing, like for example, like what you said, you gotta understand what you struggle with, and instead of letting it get you down, you focus on that. One thing, like with you, your dyslexia or certain things like that.
Yeah.
Like, I used to run the computer, right? I used to run the laptop, right? And then we said, okay, each week we're gonna alternate, right? So then what did you do? You volunteered the first week, you got your notepad, and you literally wrote down everything we did. Every single thing we did, you wrote it down, and then we ran through the process, and look at you now. Ever since then, you've been the only one manning the laptop.
Your boy Joe been running the computer.
And he does it better than any of us could do it. So, and that's just an example of you saying, I'm not going to let something that slows me down slow me down. Like, fuck that. I refuse to let it slow me down. I'm going to learn it my way, and then I'm going to run with it. And you ran with it ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even remember how to do half that stuff anymore, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I think I added too much stuff to the computer.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is new. We're not professionals. We're not, professional podcasters or anything like that. We're just learning as we go and working on this, this OBS. I just trial and error. I mess with it. What does this do? I'll take notes. Taking notes is what helps me out a lot. Then once I get it down, I got it down. Now, if it's something that I haven't done in a while or whatever, sometimes I'll forget. So that's one of my reasons of, taking notes, like knowing your weakness. And I'll look at my notes, and this goes for like at work too. I got like 10 plus years as being a supervisor, running, a shift of 50 people. So if I can be a supervisor and run a warehouse of 50 people plus more, and anywhere I've been able to increase productivity. So, if I can do it, you can do it. You just have to find a way that works best for you. Like I was saying earlier, when I train people at work, I'll try different things, and then I'll catch it, and I'll see, okay, they caught on better like this. Boom, we'll get it. We're gonna get it. I've had some, not to put, obviously I'm not gonna say their names or whatever like that, but I've had some people that struggled real hard, and then I was able to make the money. They were, increasing productivity, leveling up, especially when I was at one job where you got paid on production. So this cat, he was an old guy, but he was making more money than, most of the young guys. Just working with him, and it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work. So that's patience on my part, but also on him, willing to be patient and working with me, so we can get him to get it down.
Yeah.
So you got to be, willing to put in the work, and I guess, like I was saying, just be honest with yourself. Like, what do I need help with? And it's tough to ask for help. I know.
Very.
It's very tough. The best thing is, another thing too is trying to find, who you can really rely on, because unfortunately, sometimes you reach out to people and they really don't have your best interests.
Yeah,
it's life. They'll make fun of you behind your back. It's happened to me. It's cool, fine. More power to them. That's the way they want to, be. Fine. I'm gonna keep on trucking. And we're gonna keep on moving. Like, don't let it keep you down. And I was saying, I think it's just the research part of it, trying to find the right resources. Because like Ed Hill was saying on that thing, it's pretty sad. He's looking for help, and on his phone, all these apps start popping up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All these spam and ads, and just trying to get you to
sign up for something.
Yeah, sign up
for something. Yeah.
And that's pretty messed up. It's pretty messed up to have apps like that trying to capitalize on somebody that's really trying to,
going through something,
trying to get, help.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I would say that's what you do. Got to be careful. When doing your research, don't just believe the first thing you see. A perfect example I could say is, I guess I'll go back to the gym, but like in the protein shakes and whatever, a lot of that stuff is kind of like fake. You really got to do your research and look it up. It'll say 25 grams of protein, right? You look up the ingredients, or you actually got to go online and look it up, and you see it's like kind of false advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
It's really only like 8 grams, and then the other is like junk or whatever. So it's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Aide Delgado. Hello, love you, little Peter.
Hey. I don't even know who that is. Oh, I think that's my tia Veronica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I keep looking at the wrestling game. I don't know, it just keeps catching my attention. I keep sitting around here and I see them running in.
Oh.
Yeah, find something that keeps you busy. I mean, I know that's my main thing. What helps me is staying busy. Here, obviously I wasn't the best with my hands, but here you see within the last couple of years, I've been keeping myself busy by building things and putting things together. For me, it's a keeping my mind busy type thing. That's what helps me. As long as I can keep my mind busy, I don't start to think negatively, because, for the longest, nighttime was my worst enemy. 9 o'clock comes and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be in my room. And I'm finna, one thing that I did, that I used to do, right? Because I used to drink. Obviously, don't drink the way I used to, but I also used to do other, substances, which I've gone away from. But one thing I used to do was, after using the substance, the next morning I'd be there in my own head, calling myself a piece of shit, saying you were worthless, talking to myself.
Yeah.
So one of the things I did was, the moment I would start talking to myself, hey, nope, stop, So I didn't allow myself to talk to myself anymore because
Yeah.
when I talked to myself, it wasn't to tell me nice and pretty things. It was to make
Yeah.
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 My hands say otherwise. Pro. Oh yeah, that too. That helps me keep busy. Yeah, but just things like that. So just staying busy is something that helps me. It helps me a lot. Staying busy. You'll see my ass in. I'm not a very active person, but when I get something in my head that I want to build or want to do, I start to do it. So that's what helps me out. I'm not so much of a talker. You know, I don't. And you know, like you said, you know, you had people that you can lean on. I know I have people I can lean on. I'm one of those people that find it extra hard to talk about my problems. Like, yeah, for me to sit there and talk about my problems is that I'm fucking, what do you call it, rock bottom. You know, it takes a lot for me to say, hey, I need to talk. So, yeah. So that's what I do. I stay busy.
What's the? Oh, they're reacting to the live, right?
Yeah. I think they're on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Oh,
So-
okay, yeah. Okay, no, go ahead, bro.
So what's up, chat? Who's all in the chat? I know we have some more people in here. I know we're showing 6, so I know Wes is in there. My hairline should be there, or high school hair. Yeah, but check in, jump in the chat. You know, if you're going through something, well, don't necessarily talk about what you're going through. We are here if you want to talk about it, but you know, I know not a lot of people want to put their business out there, but
Yeah.
you know, a topic
if-
you might want to talk about.
If you have any questions for me, go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean, if I can answer it, I'll answer it.
yeah.
That's just what I went through, and that you know, that really did help me out a lot. And then, like, I think gratitude is the main thing, bro. Actually, you know, taking a step back and instead of being in my head thinking about, you know, bad things, well, not bad things, but, you know, sad things or whatever, or things that, you know, will get me down, kind of gotta like step back and, you know, like I was saying, like just let go and be grateful for the things you got. And it's kind of like it's kind of like an exercise, because I actually did it this week. Something happened at work, and I started to think, and I started to get sad, and I was like, man, hold on, whoa, hold on. I was like, well, it happened. Just let it go. There's nothing you can do. Don't let it bring you down the rest of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Then, you know, come today, something good happened. So it's kind of like patience is one of the things I've seen. Creed Bratton, you got to watch that one. That's a good one,
Creed
too.
Bratton?
Soul Boom.
Okay. Yeah.
With Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
Creed Bratton comes on there. He's 97, bro.
He's 97?
Yeah, he's 97. And he had a song. I really liked it. And it's like you gotta find that little thing, you know, that keeps you going. So that's how I would see things before I even heard that song, because I just watched that video.
I would not think he was 97 years old.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, don't get me wrong. I know he's up there in age.
Yeah.
But, you know, because
But
especially I saw where they were talking about. You know, he was in a band like in the 60s, which tells me he's pretty up there in age. But 97, that's some age. So my hairline or my high school hair said Texas Rangers keeping us on the edge of our seats, and then Joey was like, gotta have faith in the Rangers. Where are we at? Are we still?
Still like it's because the Mariners keep winning too, so we just keep staying the same. But I think that's a good exercise, bro. And I think that's something I figured out on my own. And then when I heard that song, him playing it, I was like, man, I was like, that's what I be telling myself. That's what I be like exercising. You know, you gotta find that thing.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't see any questions coming in. I guess we'll go ahead and continue, bro.
Okay. I mean, nothing like going to sports. Now that the chat talking about sports.
Yeah.
You want to talk about NFL? How our team did this weekend?
No, that's what you want to talk about.
Well, I do and I don't. Right? It's you know, we're 1-0. You know, it's the good start. was not the best team. The Seahawks, we know they're not so great, but the downside to it is
Put the mic back a little bit.
the downside to it is, we lost Purdy, we lost Kittle. Christian McCaffrey was hurt before the fucking game even started, so I really wish we wouldn't have wasted our first win that came along with injuries on the Seahawks. If they were a harder team like the Chiefs or the Eagles, I would have been like, okay, yeah, we went all out. We ain't gonna, but we won to the Seahawks, so it wasn't really
Your quarterback's
a
hurt.
great one. Yeah. So Purdy's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Kittle's out for a couple weeks. McCaffrey is as the weeks go by, they're just gonna see how his ankle or whatever that shit's called.
His Achilles?
No, his calf. There we go. This back here, right? Is his calf? Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I was also gonna talk about is the Chiefs. They lost to the Chargers,
yeah,
bro.
they
To
lost-
the Chargers.
The Chiefs lost to the Chargers.
That was great. I felt happy that I didn't leave my sister alone all night long. She was on her way to Oklahoma, and I kept messaging her. Yep. And then the Cowboys, man. Let's talk about the Cowboys. Y'all were pretty impressive against the returning champions.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all made that a close game, which, I sat here and watched it a little bit with you because of the fact that I wanted to see the Eagles blow them out. And once I saw that it was a close game, I'm like, you know what, Pedro, I'm going to my room already.
He's like, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, this ain't worth it for me. Yeah, but what sucks is they I get it for the player safety. They cut the game short, man. It was so close of a game that I thought it could have gone either way, and that's crazy because it's the returning Super Bowl champions, and then two, y'all released Parsons, which was what was making your defense, really good. So, but did you think the defense struggled a little bit? Could you see that they struggled? I thought they struggled a little bit.
You talking about the Cowboys defense?
Yeah, the Cowboys defense. Yeah. You could definitely notice that Parsons wasn't there.
But I to be honest, I don't think it would have been any difference with Parsons there, bro. I don't know. Because when Parsons was there, we still struggled last year with the run game.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it really made too much of a difference. But damn it. Where's West at? What's that guy's name that we got?
Pickens?
No,
you're talking about on the defense.
On the defense.
Wes, if you're in the chat.
Clark? Kenny Clark? No, I forgot. Well, anyways, that guy, when he was on the field, they only averaged four yards a game, but the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
But when he wasn't playing, they were averaging like almost 8. So he did make a difference.
Yeah.
So he did make a difference. And you did see it too, because I would say the defense did struggle, but Jalen Hurts had to pretty much put the team on his back because he's the only one that had the 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark. There we go.
And then Joey said that the Cowboys couldn't stop the run.
Yeah, they couldn't stop the run.
No, but it's like you said, Hurts is the one. The 2 touchdowns were him on his own.
The 2 touchdowns were him on his own, so he had to put the team on his back. So I mean, I would say the defense was doing good as far as covering because he was not able to throw.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. They're covering him, and then it gives him room to fucking run the ball and shit.
You think their defense would have done better if old boy didn't spit on Dak? I mean, he's pretty crucial to that defense.
That's what everybody was saying. That's what everybody was saying too.
He's pretty crucial to that defense.
Yeah.
But whatever the case is, I mean, the score was too close for me to be like, okay, fuck it, take it as a loss. I agree with the NFL. It's a loss. That's it. They're not gonna bring the game back. And then again, too, you wouldn't want to do a new game because Eagles or Cowboys could be having a good day the next day. So I don't know. I think it's up in the air for me. I wasn't happy that it ended there. I think they played through the rain like they did in the old days.
Mm-hmm. Back in my day.
Yeah.
Who
was that one player whose pinky was halfway hanging off and he kept playing?
I think they just taped it, right?
Yeah. I stubbed my toe when I'm wanting to go to bed, so I shouldn't be talking shit. But yeah. I think they should have played a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. I would have said, hey, first team to lead by a full touchdown wins. Because I think what the score was behind by a field goal, no?
4 points.
Yeah, okay. Four,
Yeah,
yeah,
so it was still a two-score game.
Still close, though. Too close for my liking for it to have been called.
You know what? I think that does make sense because if the Cowboys would have made a touchdown, they would have won the game. And then if the Eagles made a touchdown, that's just like going further.
Cemented their win.
Cemented.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it. You know.
Yeah. I just don't like that it was.
Yeah, I like that better because it's like, all right, Cowboys, y'all got to make a touchdown to to be in the game. Y'all can't do it. Then
If the Eagles sit here and score, that's it. That's the game. Yeah. Yeah. Who y'all playing? What are y'all playing Sunday, right?
yeah, the Giants.
Okay. We're playing the Saints. Connie and Valerie and all her people are over there in New Orleans. She says that it's all red over there. Nothing but Niners fans. The Saints suck. They to me they suck. They've been sucking last year and the year before. So, yeah, they said that Bourbon
right,
Street
Chad,
is
I
for the
went-
red. What do we do?
No, because we're done with all that. So I went ahead and turned on the donations and all that.
I was liking it better with them off.
Well, I kind of need a shot after that.
What the fuck? That's Undertaker versus Undertaker. I don't know. That game keeps catching me. Yeah. Yup. Anybody playing some fantasy football? And then, if so, after week 1, how are y'all doing? How many points y'all got? Are we gonna do the beer segment of the week?
What time is it? Oh.
So 9:43.
We'll do it regular time. Well, we'll do it at 10.
Yeah.
We'll do it at 10. But man, well, breathe harder, why don't you?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I'm right. I'm right fucking here.
You're like right on it.
Wes, who's your team? Who's 1-0? I thought Wes was a Cowboys fan.
I thought Wes was a Cowboys fan too.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, that's it.
Definitely can't be Cowboys because Cowboys are 0-1.
He's talking about the next season.
Come on, Wes. Break Pedro's heart. Who's your team? Who's 1-0? Oh, I get it. His fantasy football.
Oh, it's fantasy football.
You're about to make Pedro go into depression, bro. Yeah, his fantasy football team. You got it. Nice. Yeah, you see his fantasy. Yeah. My fantasy football team would be like Salma Hayek, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Ooh.
Well, on Ronda Rousey on the Entourage show, but not on Fast and the Furious. On Fast and the Furious, I was like, nee, it's okay, no. Going back to mental health, what helped me was going to the strip club last week. Hey. I met what I thought was going to be the love of my life, but she wouldn't stop. I told her, I can save you from this. I can take you away from this life. And she said, get away from me, please, sir.
Get away from me.
Sir, please get away from me.
Security.
That was fun. That was fun, and the chat was just too good.
Oh man.
Did y'all catch the podcast at Baby O's last week, chat? Scrippy dances. Hey, you know that video on TikTok thing is taking longer than what I like. It's still pending.
But like, yeah, let me take this off.
Because still not here. Am I still breathing too loud into the thing?
Oh, you're talking too loud into the.
Oh shit! Here,
You're like right. No, you're talking right on it.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. Yeah.
That's why I keep saying put the mic back.
Yeah, but Jesus. Yeah, that's loud. But I wonder how the chat hears it. That sounds
No, that's different because they're hearing it on their speakers. That's different.
Oh yeah, they can turn it down.
Just,
yeah, that is. unfiltered, yeah.
Oh yeah. Chat, look who joined the podcast.
Holy shit. My hairline. Hey, high school hair. You're on TV.
Raul's high school hairline is back.
Throwback TBT for Raul's high school hair. And now, it's beautiful. Bald is beautiful. That's crazy. Now, what would have been better is if you could see the little ponytail coming out.
You can see the ponytail.
Yeah. Hell, the old days.
Oh man.
Good times, high school here.
I'm frustrated with this thing.
This mirror is just really, really sweet.
Yeah, it's really sweet, bro. I don't like it.
I don't know how I used to drink these.
I'm like,
Modelo micheladas are whack. That goes out for Jose. That's all he drinks.
I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Nobody's commenting on the Facebook one, right?
No. I stopped it for a little bit because no one would jump it on. But now we're starting to get likes on it, so I might start it up here in a minute.
Yeah.
You know I never used Perk Plus. That's why you went away. I was using Head and Shoulders. You didn't like it.
What the hell is Perk Plus?
It's an old school shampoo, like in a green bottle or something.
Oh.
I think they're out of business now, anyways. Yeah.
Bro, I'm kind of lost because I ain't even sharing nothing else to the screen to share.
How you feel about this Canelo fight coming up?
Oh man, I don't know.
Who you think's gonna take it?
Chat, who y'all got? Canelo or Crawford? Let us know in the comments.
Is it true Crawford's shoulders hurt? Supposedly they're saying during sparring it was flaring up. That he just had surgery on it not too long ago.
I didn't see none of that.
Yeah. He will, and then during the conference he's like, yeah, he was trying to. It could be reverse psychology, but he was trying to talk it up. Say, yeah, Canelo, my shoulder hurts.
Yeah.
But it could be reverse psychology.
Yeah, reverse psychology.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, that's not my high school hair. I would never go for Canelo. Y'all know this. I didn't my hair.
Because that's the high school hair. The high school would.
He's mad at me.
I think. See, because Crawford didn't look too good on his last fight, right? And then he hasn't fought in like over a year, almost 2 years now. So it's like, bro, you haven't fought that long, so he's gonna have ring rust. You can sit there and say, "Oh, I train." Training and actually fighting is two different things.
Two different things, correct.
Then
when you're training, you're sparring against someone that they're pretty much telling, "Hey, don't
hurt them. Don't
go
hurt
all out.
Don't hurt." Because
you wouldn't, if I got to spar with Canelo, of course I'm gonna try to get the knockout or a nice hit because I'm trying to.
That's why I left you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Had differences. I would want to, hurt him because I want to make a name for myself.
Yeah.
But, the trainer's saying, hey, we're going to pay you to spar with him. We're paying you for this.
Yeah.
Do not hurt him. So, yeah, there's a big difference between training, sparring, and actual getting in the ring. And
you see, and then with Crawford, my thing is with Crawford, he didn't look too good in his last fight. He's having to move up 2 weight classes. And then in gaining weight, he went past the weight class.
Ooh.
So the weight class is 168. He had got up to 187. I'm like, bro, why would you go that far? Why would you gain that much weight? So obviously he got back down, right? But that's too much, like, going up and down. And then it's kind of like I was saying before, bodybuilding. Like bodybuilders, when they go on stage, they look all shredded, right? You see all their muscles and all that. But they're drained because they had to cut all that fat, do all that cut, to make weight and be on stage, whatever. Mm-hmm. Which is the same thing with boxing and fighting, just fighting. Period. If you go too far and you have to cut back down, you're like, you're starving yourself, you're dehydrated. You know, like Ryan Garcia when he fought Tank Davis, he like a skeleton, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel. And then my dad brought up a good point too. He said he feels like Canelo has a stronger puncher, the stronger punch.
Mm-hmm.
Crawford just hits a lot, right? But he doesn't have that one punch, you know, power as far as like Canelo does. He does have power, right? But it's kind of more of like punches and bunches, like breaking the fighter down.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's not going to work against Canelo because it's already hard enough to hit him. Canelo has good defense. And, you know, you got to be breaking him down. He struggled with the last guy.
Who was the last guy he fought?
It was them Russian dudes. I forgot his name. But he was having trouble, you know, figuring that guy out. And he was having trouble hitting him. And then I would still give Crawford that fight, right? But it was a close fight still, though. You know, he barely, in my opinion, he barely edged it out. And then I feel like, you know, Crawford hasn't fought in a long time. He's up 2 weight classes. I feel like he's gonna tire out in the last rounds if it goes the distance. I feel like his best chance is to get Canelo out of there in the first couple rounds.
Do you think he can do that in the first couple rounds?
It's gonna be tough, bro. He's gonna really have to go at it.
I'm still going for him, though. I'm still going for Crawford.
For Crawford, yeah. And then because Canelo, that's his weight class, bro. So he's comfortable at 168, you know, and he's been comfortable there, gaining weight to fight like the, you know, what is it, the heavyweight, cruiserweight, like heavyweight dudes, whatever, and then come back down. But that's, you know, he's been able to, you know, go up there and then come down, whatever. So he's already comfortable at that. Crawford, this is his first time being that big, so that's going to, and then at that he's 37.
Yeah.
So he's as far as boxing, he's old in boxing.
I know His Excellency they were asking him, you know, if Canelo loses, you know, are you gonna want him for the other 2 fights? And he's like, yeah, win or lose, we still got him for 2 more fights. He goes,
Yeah,
and then
he's under contract.
He goes, and then on 2027, he goes, I want to get him for 2 more fights.
Yeah.
So Canelo has gonna be making some money.
You know, he's already making 150 mil on this one.
Yeah. So,
Canelo's full of shit, bro. He's full of shit because he was like, "No, I'm not gonna fight for that dude." And look where he's at.
Yeah.
Look where he's at, bro. Buddy with that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Because he got money. He got oil money. He's like,
yeah.
That's what I thought. Motherfucker, he's sitting there. No. You know, I'll never fight for him, or, you know, talking all this shit. I was like, oh man, get out of here. Well, he got money, bro.
Yeah.
His Excellency, he got money. That's what I like about him. He's fucking trying to get all the good fights. Oh. Let me say goodbye to Roll Hairline.
Bye. Okay, goodbye. Not again. Yeah. Who are some of the undercards on that one?
Fernando Vargas, his son's gonna fight on the undercard.
Okay, nice.
He's good. Actually, all 3 of his sons are good, bro.
Yeah.
The one that's gonna fight on that undercard, he's the one that's doing the best. And I think Fernando Vargas is doing a good job of protecting his sons. As far as his son, you know, he's doing good, right? But he wants to already fight for the belt. He already wants the big fights.
Mm-hmm.
And his son, Fernando Vargas, is like, no. He's like, I'm not gonna let them do to you what they did to me.
Yeah.
Fernando Vargas was good back in the day too, but he got thrown to the wolves too early.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that's what fucked him up, and his career went down here after there. You know.
Yeah.
It was tough for him to. He had some other good fights here and there, right? But that was pretty much it, you know. So I think even at that, I think his son is better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his son is better than him.
Which one? 'Cause, I know I've seen all 3 of them
junior.
fight. Oh, okay.
The junior.
Gotcha.
The one that's gonna fight on tomorrow.
Okay.
I even think he's better just because. You know, he's learning more. And I feel like they're doing a good job of training him the right way, and showing him the ropes and whatever mistakes his dad made. You know, his dad trying to make sure that he doesn't make the same. Yeah, he don't make the same mistakes. So I feel like he's getting real quality training, which was helping him out. because like, he has pretty good technique, bro.
Who's his dad's trainer?
Who's his dad's trainer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I know the dad's training the boys, right?
Yeah. The dad's training the boys, but I don't know who was. I don't know who was Vargas' trainer back in the day. Oh.
Well, that's a plus they have, that their dad's training him. And he's familiar with the whole politics and everything of boxing.
Yeah.
'Cause just like everything else, it's all politics. At some point or another, it's all politics. Bro. All sports, everything goes back to politics. Man, and then I think they're doing UFC this weekend too, or no, right? Then,
I don't know. Nando, you in the chat? He was in the chat for the strip one.
Yeah, he sure was.
He's oh the titties. Chat. Who saw the strip club chat podcast last week? I may be reaching out to Josh pretty soon. We may do one at XC.
Mm-hmm. Now that we know,
Better
how it
known as
works.
Dallas Show Club now, formerly known as XC. Because they got a lot of upstairs space where we could potentially do it.
Yeah, so this weekend there is one. It's gonna be the Diego Lopez versus John Silva, and Rob Font, David Martinez. Okay.
I don't recognize none of this.
I'm surprised that they're putting a card on, since you know you got
and then Sunday,
White.
Sunday's gonna be the monster. Anyway, the Chinese dude, the one that we saw.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna fight on Sunday.
Oh shit! For Showtime or?
I think it's Top Rank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I liked him, man. He was a fucking beast. That was a good fight that they.
Yeah, that was a good fight, man. When the dude from San Antonio knocked him down, I was like, oh, we can get him out. But it was a good fight. I didn't see that, bro. Did y'all see it?
The deal, obviously not this year, but starting next year, as long as you have Paramount, you know, everybody's starting to do these, right? Like, you know, Netflix, right? You're gonna get the fight free. Well, going forward in USA only, right? The other countries are out of luck, but Paramount paid Dana White hundreds of millions to premiere all his UFC fights, all pay-per-view fights on Paramount. So as long as you have a subscription to Paramount,
good thing I'm subscribed.
To Paramount, you get the pay-per-view fight for free.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see, they were talking about it on the radio today too, about the Canelo fight, bringing boxing back to what it used to be. Because back in the day, like way back in the day, before HBO and Showtime, boxing used to be free. You used to be able to watch it for free, bro. Yeah. On CBS, ABC, whatever it was, the regular channels.
Mm-hmm. Well, they might can do that here real soon. Shit, His Excellency has that kind of.
I'm about to cancel my damn DAZN subscription, bro.
Yeah.
Because DAZN's charging me like $30 a month now. It keeps going up. It used to be when DAZN first came out. DAZN was the shit. It was $20 a month, and I was like, hell yeah! For $20 a month, you get boxing, right? And then, but then little by little, bro, they just started getting greedy, and then it was like $20 a month, and then there'd be like a pay-per-view fight. You're like, bro, but I'm already subscribed.
I'm already subscribed. I should get.
So for that month, you pay $20 plus whatever the fight is, right? It was like, come on now, bro.
Shit, what if fights get to like 80, 90
Yeah,
bucks?
they got to like $80, bro.
That's.
Then it was like,
yeah, that's.
Then I hate when you buy the fight and then it's not good, like the Canelo one.
Yeah.
And then we watched the Ryan Garcia on Friday. Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Damien Haney. That was Friday. Then on Saturday, the Canelo fight. Oh, I was so mad. And then the one that was good was the one that was free on Sunday. The Inoue.
Yeah.
The monster.
Yep.
I was like, wow. That was messed up. They were supposed to be like representing Mexico. What is it, Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
The fucking Japanese guy's the one that did the best.
Yep.
Put on the show. He pretty much stole the show. That was a good fight. But the kid from San Antonio, bro, he did good, bro. He knocked him down at least. You know, he put up a good fight. But
was he the one that ate cake before the match? The monster. Huh? I think they were talking about he was eating cake before the match.
Yeah, the Chinese dude. No, he's from Japan, I think. I keep forgetting. Japan. Yeah, he was eating cake, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck is he eating cake for?
Yeah.
It was weird. And he was eating like it was a big piece of cake. I'm like, bro, who the fuck eats cake before a boxing fight? Yeah. And they were laughing at him. They were like, well, shit, maybe he knows something we don't know.
That's what I was saying.
Because he's been winning.
You might want to eat cake.
You might want to start eating some cake before a boxing fight. Let me get on, bro. Let me get a regular.
It's the regular Modelo. They got a mango, but I think all these michelada ones are gonna taste not so great.
What?
They have different flavors, but I think
No,
they're all
like,
just a regular.
Yeah, let me just get a regular one.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
That's what I needed. Check in, chat. Who else is in the chat with us?
Hairline, did you leave me already?
Hairline, did you leave?
Just like always.
It's just like always. You don't love me no more.
How did Rihanna's song go? Because I like the way you...
Oh, because I like the way you lie.
He said we'd be together forever.
You lied.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Share it to the... well, that ain't gonna work. The wrong thing.
Do we want to talk about that thing we got coming up on the 27th? Just get it out there? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only 4 viewers, but still, go ahead.
The 27th. I know Wes is going to go. He's going to be popping bottles with us.
Yeah, my boy Hot Wheels is going to be in there.
We're going to be at Bad Habits on the 27th. We get to promote it. You know, that's trying our hand at something new. You know, our boy Fernando, the owner, has graced us with the opportunity of promoting it that day. So, y'all get ready. It jumped to Peter's face. Oh, my hair. My high school hair. No. Pedro's hair is a lot thicker than my high school hair.
That was a good one. Yeah, Wes, but remember that the bar you went to with my sister where we had the live podcast at Bad Habits? So September 27th, save the date. We'll be there again doing the podcast. We'll be there doing the podcast, and this will be our first night actually promoting the bar. So it'd be much appreciated if everybody can pull up. Chat, y'all pull up. September 27th, Bad Habits.
No.
We'll be. I've shared a flyer already. What was it, last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yep, I think it was last week.
Yeah, and I just updated another flyer, so
we'll keep sharing.
We'll keep sharing the flyer. So we'll be sharing the flyer on all the Man Cave social media, and then our niece, Rose niece, DJ Bliss.
DJ Bliss in the mix.
She's gonna be
now
DJing
in the mix.
Oh, and then also, if y'all want to get a tattoo, we're gonna try to get our boys Kilo and Cedro, Sacred Roots. They're gonna be in the building doing flash tattoos. So we'll be doing the podcast at their shop next Friday. So we'll be able to have more details and info and what all they'll have going on. I think, if I'm correct, they may have their apprentices go up there too.
That'd be cool.
I don't know if it's just gonna be them two, or they're gonna take the apprentices.
Well, the more people, the better.
Yeah.
You know? The more the merrier.
So we're trying to get the place packed. So pull up, please, please. My boy Fireball Mike, he's gonna be bartending, guest bartending. Basically, we're trying to get everybody on. So we got Connie, we got her DJ, we got my boy Mike bartending, we got the Tattoo Brothers gonna pull up to do tattoos, and then we'll be doing the podcast. And we're just trying to put everybody on.
Yeah.
You know,
and if this goes good, you know, we have the opportunity to keep doing it. So
yeah,
you know, let this go good, and then if we can help you get you in, you know, doing something in there, then that's always good. So come out, show some love, because who knows, in the future event we can show love right back. And you know, if you provide a service or you do something extra, we can bring you in.
Or if you do something strange for a piece of change.
Yeah.
We don't discriminate. The only thing I'm scared about tomorrow, bro, is if the Netflix is gonna crash or not. Because
look what happened.
So supposedly they were saying they got it taken care of and all this and that, but I'm like, it's easy just to say you got it taken care of. Yeah. I don't.
So, coming from the IT world, when someone says, "Oh, we got it taken care of," well, you don't have nothing to test it against, right?
Yeah.
Because
How can you test
after
that?
that fight that it crashed, you haven't had another major event like that,
Yeah.
so you really can't say. And then it's Canelo, and Crawford
Yeah,
fighting, so you're gonna
Canelo
get
Crawford.
millions of viewers.
It's gonna be a
So
lot more
you
viewers
haven't
than
had,
the Tyson
yeah,
Jake
you
Paul
haven't
fight.
had anything to test it against. That's the problem. So you're sitting there saying we're good, we got it covered. You don't know. You haven't had an event this
Yeah.
big. This is gonna be probably double the numbers, triple the numbers that caused your servers to crash the last time. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It sure would suck. And then right at the knockout.
Oh man, one of the things I was seeing is what is it? The NFL Pass or NFL subscription, whatever. You're watching the game, in the middle, fucking ad pops up.
Oh,
I don't know if you didn't see that?
I did see that.
Yeah,
Right.
people were mad. I forgot what game it was, and he was running to the end zone, and then whoop, it cut to an ad.
What the hell? I just got that.
NFL Red Zone or something.
I got the Sunday ticket from
Sunday
YouTube.
ticket?
Hopefully they don't do that.
Yeah, it was something like that, bro.
But yeah, because I know they have different ones. They got
Yeah.
the Sunday ticket and then you got the Red Zone, and then just different ones. But hopefully I don't see that on YouTube because I'll be pretty pissed.
Yeah, it was messed up. I was like, damn, hell no, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be mad as hell too, watching the game in the middle, and then all of a sudden the ad pops up. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I would fucking cancel my subscription on the fucking spot. Luckily, right now this year for me it's only $30 a month, but like after this first season it goes up to 60, and then it sounds like it's just gonna keep going up from there. Because usually back before YouTube bought that, it used to be I don't know if it was DirecTV's. It was like 300 and something for the year, 400 and something for the year.
Oh yeah, that shit was too much, bro. I remember I was going to buy it one time, and I was like, nope.
This one benefits me because it only does the outside games, right? So all the local games, well, you can catch like on Peacock and all that other stuff. This one shows me my Niners. It was hard to get I had the NFL app and I paid extra, but they were out of my region, so I couldn't even watch the Niners game on there. So this one benefits me because it shows all outside of your network games, and it doesn't show like the local games because they know you can go to your other apps to watch it, or to your like local TV station, Channel 4 or whatever. How much are the VIP booths gonna be for you? For Cowboys fans, for the low. But for you specifically, $400. Joey, he said, how much are the VIP booths? $400, and with that you get one Modelo.
One Modelo and a lime.
An old lime that you have to squeeze really hard just to get like one or two fucking drops out. I know they're gonna have.
So there's gonna be $100 Ciroc bottles, $100 Crown Apple, and then $200 Don Julio.
Reposado.
Yeah, Reposado. And they're also gonna have $60 shot towers. So they're gonna have shot towers.
The shot towers too.
So he just ordered them. They should make it.
Oh yeah,
They'll make it. They'll make it in time. And then he was also telling me he's gonna have this. I seen it in Japan when Moto was out there in Japan. It's a Ferris wheel, right? And it just spins, but it's just a Ferris wheel, right? It spins and it has 12 shots on it.
Oh, okay, and because it's balanced, the shots never spill.
They never spill. And then
That's pretty cool.
that's gonna be $50, right? It's $50 for 12 shots.
Isn't bad.
But what it is 12 premium shots. It's not like
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Cause nowadays, 2-3 shots is $50.
Yeah.
That's why I like this whole shot tower stuff. Right, for $60, you get a shitload of shots.
So you get that. See, what is it? Man, I ordered a Vegas bomb the other day at I forgot where it was at. Where they charged me $9
God
for
damn.
one Vegas bomb. So imagine,
Goddamn.
huh?
I said, goddamn.
Yeah. So imagine that. 12 of those.
Yeah.
So you get 12 premium shots for $50. Hey, that ain't bad.
Yo. We're trying new things, and the good thing is he's open to trying new things with us. So hopefully, if it goes good here, then potentially we're looking at doing it other times as well. And it's all to help our homeboy Fernando out. He's a good guy. He's
Fernando always hook it up. Back in the day when it was last call,
And then they got the tacos, bro. What more
Oh
do
yeah,
you want?
$2
right?
tacos. Come on now.
You know, everybody get drunk, and then after the bar, they go get they go to the taco spot. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? The taco spot is
Tacos
there
there.
for you.
And the kitchen's open all night till
Mm-hmm.
2 in the morning.
Yeah. What more could you want? You're drunk, you don't gotta drive to the taco spot. The taco spot done came to you.
Usually, I'll put the order like 15 minutes before 2, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
That way they'll be fresh, they'll be hot and ready, like CC's, hot and ready.
Mm-hmm. So definitely more to come, and we'll keep talking about it. And we'll keep putting flyers up, and we'll do a little something. First 100 shots on Pedro. I think I like that.
One of the things we were thinking about too is like raffling off a bottle or raffling off some beer buckets.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that for the people who show up and subscribe. Even if you're already a subscriber to the YouTube channel, I'm really leaning on doing something like that.
Yeah.
Passing out tickets for people who subscribe or already subscribe to the channel, and then we'll raffle off some buckets. Let's see what else. Oh shit! I was debating that we should do the beer.
You want to do one, or you want to just wait till next week, not waste the whole beer?
Right.
Yeah, we're chill. Well, I need a booth. You need the booth by the DJ booth. I'm gonna put you by the DJ booth in the restroom, bro. you can have the stall.
Oh, bro, you gotta get there early and get it. Yeah, it'll be available. It's not like this. Somebody got to reserve.
Yeah.
And then I think if y'all, hey, Joey, you said I think Carlos was going, because if all y'all buying bottles, they may give
B section by
the two
Yeah.
two of them.
the conjoining ones. That
Yeah, they may put those two together. I think it's actually like 4, all lined up on that side, or 3. Oh, that boy falling asleep.
my phone already rang off talking about it's past my bedtime. When I need the yeah.
Just trying to,
Who left? Did Wes or did Joey leave? One of them left.
one of them left. Come on, man. What? Oh, you know what? Shit, I was gonna say we'll go ahead and talk about that.
Nope, it was Wes. Wes left. Joey still left. Nice. I think Wes is back. Hey, there you go. There he goes. Hey, I didn't leave.
I'm back.
I'm back, bitches.
And you want to talk about old boy?
We can. There's only
Okay.
2 people in the chat.
I know, right?
Y'all see the Charlie Kirk assassination? That shit was crazy. And then a professional. They interviewed a professional sniper, and the sniper's like, yeah, no, that really wasn't a professional shot. Like, you can tell. I mean, the guy was good. He goes, the guy's good. You can tell he's had gun training, and his dad was a retired cop.
Yeah.
So, and then there are pictures where they're at the range and shit. But he goes, that's not a professional shot. He goes, in sniper school, unless you're like, 400 or 500 yards away, because that shot makes sense. He goes, but for us professional snipers, anything 100 yards, 200 yards, there's no reason for us to miss the face. He's like, I can hit the left nostril, the right nostril. He goes,
Yeah.
when you've done professional training in military, it's 100%. There's no way you're hitting the neck. He goes, yeah, it's a nice spot to hit. It was, mortal. But if you want to kill somebody, you're gonna shoot him in the head every single time. So he goes, that really wasn't professional. He's good with a gun. But he wasn't a professional sniper. He goes, a professional sniper will never aim for the neck. They'll always go for the face if that's what they want is a kill shot.
Yeah, kill
Because
shot.
if not, you're gonna aim for the body, the torso, right? Because if your goal is to scare somebody or give a warning, you shoot the torso. He goes, I don't really know any snipers to go for the neck.
Yeah.
So yeah, but what he did observe, he goes, it looked like it was just, it looked like he was aiming for the head, but he moved and it just
He moved,
got his
yeah.
neck. He goes, but purposefully, I don't think he was aiming for the neck. and he was only 200 yards. He was maybe at 5% incline, and he goes, really, that doesn't affect the snipers. It's not till it gets to 30% incline to where we start having to factor in different things. He goes, so that was, for me, it would have been an easy shot and it would have been a headshot. He goes, but I get it. He's definitely not professional. He goes, but he's had some gun training. And sure enough, he did. And it's crazy because, the dad was a retired cop, and the dad turned him in. The dad called the cops on him. He told his dad that he did it, then he called the cops. But pretty sure, obviously the dad wanted to, was probably telling his son, hey, you gotta deal with the consequences of your actions. But what the dad didn't know is that the government's gonna go for the death penalty. So he pretty much turned his son in to get killed, right? Because I don't see his son getting out of it. Yeah. That was crazy. That was wild. When I first saw someone post, I was like, it said pray for Charlie, and I was like, oh, okay. And this was like 5-10 minutes before everyone started hitting me up with pictures or video. I was like, okay, all right, cool. But then, Lalito, my nephew, hit me up, and he put the video up. I was like, nah, this is AI. But, then I seen it, and then I was like, man, I wonder if he survived. But, they say when your hands do that is because for him was the loss of blood. Because they say, you saw it, the blood just
instantly, bro,
gushed out. That looked like when I was a kid and my grandpa slit the throat off of a little goat. That shit just spewed out. So, yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then he jumped off the fucking roof of the building, bro.
Yeah, I saw that video. He threw the bag.
I know he got a little bit lower than the roof and then jumped, but damn.
Oh my god!
And you can see him like on neighborhood cameras. He's limping, like he hurt himself. Yeah, and you see the shit he wrote on the bullet. If you're looking at this, you're trans, or
like you're looking at this, you're gay.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, stupid.
Yeah, 22 years old.
How old was he?
22.
22? So what was his reason? Did he say, or did they find out or anything?
He's a leftist. He's pro-trans. Because some of the messages he was right on there, he just didn't like Charlie for what he was, speaking on. But yeah, it's crazy.
Messed up. It's a lot of messed up things, bro. Because just in social media, period, like all the people getting fired, for posting, right? Talking about, oh, he deserved it, or oh, this and that. That's what gets me. That's wild for you to sit there and say, oh, that's what he gets. Like, damn, that's what he gets for just talking?
Yeah.
Like, there's people who
he wasn't passing laws or anything.
Yeah.
Just, and he was just
for debating? Like,
debating, and then, too, opening up a platform for people to rebuttal against him, It was one of those, we disagreed, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But
that's wild. Like, how could you sit there and unalive somebody just because you don't agree with their, religious views and political views or whatever it is? That's not something to,
and a lot of people, one thing they're saying about him, and to me, I agree with some stuff he said. I disagree with some stuff he said, but I think one of the things he said that a lot of people were saying, well, he deserved it, was because he was like, okay, yeah, it's some deaths are okay because it continues our Second Amendment, right? Deaths and murders are wrong, but as a sacrifice, it's what allows our Second Amendment to continue to be a Second Amendment, right? Which was the right to bear arms. And they're like, haha, you preach, you reap what you sow, right?
Yeah.
You were saying it's okay for people to die from gun violence because it allows us to keep our guns, but he knew what he was getting himself into, and he still did it, which means not only did he say that, he actually walked the walk.
Yeah.
Because
he just didn't talk the talk. He walked.
Yeah, he knew what he was getting into. I mean, there was lots of threats were called in, and they told him about those threats, and he still did it. Mind you, I think he wore a bulletproof vest, which is, I think, a first for him. But he still did it,
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I seen that, and then I saw one thing that said you could see where the bullet ricocheted off the bulletproof vest, and then one person was like, "Bro, bullets don't ricochet off bulletproof vests.
They smash in.
They go in, like they get stuck in there.
Crunch in, yeah. Yeah, but Joey's right. You know, it was pretty much a death on impact. A lot of people were like, "Yeah, he didn't suffer." Like,
Yeah.
as soon as the bullet went in, the brain turned off and his hands clenched. That's the reaction. They're like, he died before he hit that floor. Yeah, that was crazy. And then it's like, what was this guy thinking, right? Because now the students got to live with that. That's
Yeah.
trauma right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's trauma. I saw the video and I'm like, damn, that's fucking wild. I
Imagine being there
and seeing it.
especially the ones that were right up close,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
The one who was debating, who was talking to him. Imagine him, like he really, literally just asked him about gun violence, and then bam, and then all he sees is blood come out, and he just,
that's scary, bro. Because then you hear the bullet, right? You know, like,
yeah. And there's a bunch of conspiracy theories behind it now. I know you showed me the video where the guys were doing the
yeah,
signs.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
That was-
one of them was his bodyguard, right?
Yeah.
And he did his watch thing and his hand thing, and then 0.5
That was-
seconds
that
later,
was-
bam.
It was like instantly, bro. Instantly when they gave the signal, those were like, like baseball signals, bro. It was like, boom. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
how was it like that
Yeah.
when they did the signal and then like that the shot was made? I was like,
Yeah.
I think that like Joey said it was a setup.
Yeah.
Could have been a setup by them,
been,
and they
yeah.
got that young kid and as a what's it called,
Decoy or
scapegoat.
scapegoat, yeah. So
they tricked them
some
into
guy had a
doing
really good point, right? He goes, "This is how you're gonna." This before the guy got caught, right? He goes, "This is how you're gonna know if it was an inside job from the Republicans, an inside job from the Democrats, or a job from outside, meaning another
Outside.
country, right? Because
Yeah.
what does Iran and Russia and North Korea want to divide us more, right?
Yeah.
So he goes, the way you can tell if it was an outside factor is if in a week, a month, they kill a leftist influencer. Because that's what's that gonna do? It's gonna fucking make both sides start clashing.
Yeah, start
You know, Right
clashing.
now, the right side's a little pissed because they killed him, right? But the left side is like, well, whatever. But if then you go and kill one of theirs, what's gonna happen? It's like I throw a rock at
Yeah.
you, then I throw a rock at Joey, and make y'all think it was each other, and then
Yeah.
they start fighting. So he goes, that's how you're gonna know it was an outside country. He goes, but he goes, more than likely this was domestic. But yeah. He was exposing Israel on what they plan on doing in Palestine. Yeah, I mean, he was calling it like it was. And that's what what I liked about him was that, he spoke on Christian and old school morals, but at the same time, usually you associate Christianity and old school morals, but you gotta be, pro-Israel. Well, he was kind of like saying, hey, yeah, what they're doing is not right, right?
Yeah.
Most people that follow this have to follow it to the T, right? If you're gonna talk conservatism, then you gotta talk about Christianity. You gotta talk about, the old school household, the way things were in the back. But you also gotta be pro, Israeli, and then you gotta be pro this, But if he didn't, he like this point, talked on this point, didn't like that one, then he's gonna call it out like he called it out. But yeah. Just watching the video was wild, bro. And then the different angles.
I was like, the one that got me is the one I showed you. I was like, nah, bro,
And his wife and kid were supposed to go there, but they ended up last minute deciding not to go. And that was just coincidence that they just decided not to go. But the wife was the day before she was supposed to fly out and see him. And
bro.
she
And I
was
seen
like,
videos where he has his kids in his hands.
Yeah, he has
Like-
two. I mean, and they're little kids, right? One is
Yeah, they're little.
Yeah, and one is like 1 or 2 years old. But luckily, she decided not to go, because could you imagine her seeing that or the kid seeing that? That would have been super traumatizing. I mean, at the end of the day, he was a father, and for doing it, for speaking on what he believed in. I get it. The dude was, people are talking like he was Hitler. He wasn't killing anybody.
That's what gets me. That's kind of wild.
He wasn't a politician. He wasn't making these, some of these laws that people don't like.
Yeah.
You killing him did nothing.
Bro.
It doesn't change anything, right? You killing him didn't change anything. Didn't change the laws that were being made. Didn't change. It just didn't change. It didn't have an impact on making any type of changes. So you just killed this man for
nothing, bro.
For
What
nothing.
did he have power over? Nothing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
He had no power to change anything.
yeah, to make any changes, like you're saying, any.
If this was a man, influencing politics to make, laws that, were against what you wanted, okay, if I take him out, then, he won't be influenced. But he had control over nothing. Nothing.
He had no say so in anything.
Yeah.
No, what is it? No voting power. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Well, since we're on the subject, what about the dude that got decapitated in East Dallas?
Oh, that was wild. That one.
You seen
was
that,
wild.
Joey?
And then he goes and picks up the fucking head and then
Oh,
takes it to the
man,
dumpster, bro. That you gotta be messed up in the head.
Some-
And again, I go back to it. He didn't grab it from the hair and pick it
Right
up.
from the inside,
He
like
went and grabbed it from where
inside the
it's
neck.
warm, it's bloody. Grabbed it from the bottom, picked it up, and went and threw it away. He put
When
it
I saw
down,
when I
opened
saw
the
the other angle,
Mm-hmm.
bro, something's really wrong with that dude because
Yeah.
he just like he kicked the head just like nothing. Kicked it like 2 times, I think. That bitch rolled. He just like nothing. He just his mannerisms like just
Like he didn't.
like
His
nothing.
mannerisms were calm. Like he didn't
Like
just
calm,
fucking
like-
chop someone's head off.
yeah. I'm like, yo,
You know,
threw it in the trash.
And his head didn't come right off, right? So it wasn't like a quiet and then oh shit, I chopped
Nah,
off his
he
head.
was-
No,
he was working on it.
flat,
He was
flat,
working on it.
flat. Yeah,
Then
I would have.
he just walked off like nothing. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, I know all those people right there were traumatized,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It was wild. And like,
Then they cut him with like a block away.
I didn't.
He walked
see it.
away from the
he walked away.
premises.
He walked away. And the people right there, they were just like, oh shit, like, hey, fuck it, like go.
Yeah.
I would too. Hey,
I wouldn't try to stop him at
Fuck
any
that.
point, man. This man just. Yeah.
let him go. Let him go.
Yeah. Yeah. He was of Cuban ethnicity, so that was crazy.
And then what scared me too watching the video is the I think that was his wife.
Yeah, it was.
I was like, lady, you're like get away. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Yeah, this man is clearly not in the right
he's
state
not
of
in the
mind.
right state of
like,
mind. You know, not in the right state of mind. I was like, oh man, like, what are you gonna do? If you're trying to, that's wild. If you're trying to stop, okay, go get somebody, go get a weapon, go like. This man has a knife. Are you gonna try to stop him with your bare hands? Like,
yeah, that was crazy. And then the ambulance, you know, showed up and
oh man,
they got out all like, what's going on? Yeah.
I feel sorry for the ambulance because they're like, it's emergency now. Like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
And,
Cops
you know,
should've-
they're
yeah.
traumatized.
Yeah.
I highly doubt they've seen something like
Yeah,
that.
because
You know, they deal with car crashes.
To me, when they call the cops, I mean, I'm assuming the person should have. I mean, by the time they got a hold of the cops, they would have said, "Hey, they could just chop somebody's head off."
Yeah.
Right? I don't think they want to call the cops when they were arguing. I think it was after the fact, once he did something, that they called.
Oh
the
no,
cops.
no. Well, it was when they were already fighting. You could hear people like yelling, "Call 911."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think the ambulance just happened to be in the area.
Uh-huh. Closer than the actual
closer
cops.
than the actual
Gotcha.
cop.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, man.
To me, what got me was when he picked up that head. Bro. You got to be fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
To put your hand inside the.
Bro, just to kick it, like he kicked it like nothing, like it was a soccer ball. He was just like, I was like, bro, what's wrong with him? Like,
Yeah.
it was just like nothing, huh? And he just walks over there like nothing, picks it up, and was like, bro.
You see? That's why I always carry. Yeah. And the
Yeah.
good thing is Texas is open carry now, and even concealed carry. You see, also the same day that Kurt died, in Mexico they had a gas pipe explode, right? And it was on a busy street, right? So the pipe's at the bottom, but it's still streets and everything. So it's like an underground natural gas pipe.
Yeah.
You just see white smog coming out, and then it just catches flame, and right? So people on top, you are like on buses, and then you just see the fire come up, and they're scared, but they're in the bus, and the cars keep driving. The cars that are going this way stops, but it's like the ball of fire started off small and then just expanded. So people that were at the bottom, there was a grandma with her granddaughter was walking.
What do you mean at the bottom? The bottom of the bus?
The bottom, so the bridge was up top, and then there's a bottom, like the bottom streets and businesses and shit. The buses were on top on the bridge, but there's also
the bridge.
the bottom
Okay.
street, the normal ground level street and
Yeah.
businesses. It's going off. So the lady, she's walking with her granddaughter. She wraps her in the blanket as fast as she can, and then does this, turns around. So that lady is burnt, and she's walking to a cop and gives the grandchild away to the cop.
Yeah.
You know, luckily the grandbaby doesn't have bad burns, but as she's giving her the blanket, you see her skin just come off.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. One guy called his mom while he was burning, like, "Mom, I'm burning," you know. And luckily it was natural gas, so it's not like you caught fire and you stayed on fire, right?
Yeah.
But if you were on ground zero area, you got burnt. It burnt you. You
Yeah.
didn't stay on fire, but whatever heat got you, it melted. You know, it boiled you a little.
Man.
Yeah, I think it was like 27 dead, but a lot of people survived. But I'm talking about they were burnt. This lady had no hair on her head anymore. You can see the bubbles, and yeah, it was.
I seen
bad.
that, but I
Yeah, that was the same day. Yeah. Yeah, and then there was a shooting in Colorado. I didn't hear too much on that one. That one I haven't really seen on the news at all. But that same day there was a shooting in Colorado. I don't know if it was a shooting or a potential shooting, and they caught him, right? Because I think they were saying that he had access to like a shitload of guns, and
Oh god.
he was obsessed with one of the other school shooters. Yeah. Joey, do you got your license, or are you just non-licensed carrying?
Oh, that was today.
Which one?
The Romero.
Oh yeah,
Bare knuckle?
He fought some guy that was out of shape, man.
Yeah,
What?
it was
Who
his
was
bare
that?
knuckle fight debut.
Yeah.
He won. And bro, he's 48.
You know, they were showing an interview or a kind of a podcast where Joe Rogan was talking to I don't know who he was talking to, but it was like, you know, that I guess he went somewhere to see a doctor. They were all there, right? And they
Yeah.
called him to come see a doctor because I think he's from like Brazil.
Yeah, he's from Brazil.
He had an orbital tear, right? And when the doctor seen him and he left, he goes, "Who was that, man? That is the fucking best specimen of a human being I've ever seen." He goes, I've been a doctor for 50 plus years. He goes, and I've never seen anybody as big as him. And he goes, his orbital tear, he goes, which is a bad thing. He goes, it's already healing itself. He goes,
Yeah.
I've never seen that. And he goes, do y'all know his neck muscles are all one chunk?
Yeah.
There's different parts to your neck. Like us, this is what allows us to kind of move our neck. His is all one solid chunk.
Yeah.
So like if you pay attention to him when he's running and he turns, he turns that way.
Yeah.
But the doctor was like, yeah. So they're like, yeah, he's gonna fight this other, I guess, white guy that was all out of shape.
No, I seen that about his trap muscle.
Yeah.
He was the trap.
Yeah.
That's why he's kind of like
Yeah.
that, like.
His turning radius ain't the greatest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
that's
it's
why he's hard to get knocked out.
Yeah.
He got strong neck.
Mm-hmm. Got to get your certification, brother. But that is accurate. Rather get caught with it than without it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. My boy Pedro says he can't have a gun. He be fooling.
Yeah, I'd have been in jail already. What is it? Road rage. Just on the way over here from work.
Today?
Yep. Got my food. I was like, all right, let me get to the house. Start setting up for the podcast. And the other food, big ass truck try to squeeze in between me and the fucking the wall, the median.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Hold on.
Where you watching the fight at tomorrow, Joey? Where are you watching the fight at tomorrow? Here?
Yeah,
Mhm.
my dad's coming over.
Oh, nice. Nice.
What hold on.
Bring Matsky to pick up his gift. I ended up not going over there.
Oh, here goes something right here. Look.
Oh, dang,
Man,
that
bro.
guy's to suck. Grand Prairie police shoot a man in his house. I guess what did it say?
They went to the wrong address.
They went to the wrong address and they shot him. That's
This is
fucking
after
wild.
a 911
Well, it
dispatch
was like
error.
the guy from Deep Ellum, you know,
Yeah.
that chick walked into his apartment and killed him.
Yeah.
You know, I think she's in jail, right? She ended up going to prison, but it's crazy how, you know, you gotta be careful.
And they were, oh man, this another one too. The girl from Ukraine.
Oh yeah, the guy.
I could have watched that video. I didn't even want to watch it.
I just saw the part where he got up because I couldn't see the rest, bro. I can't even fathom the feeling of I know the feeling. I just didn't want to see it, right? Because I saw him get up and then I saw the aftermath where she's crying and she's hurting herself. But fuck, to think, fucking, and then people say as he was walking off, he would say, "I got that white bitch. I got that white bitch."
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking wild. Imagine it was a white man
wild,
killing
bro.
a black
And then-
person and saying that. I know, but what sucks is this guy had already been to jail 10 other times. They let him off in a cashless bail, meaning he didn't have to pay any money to get out. They just let him out. 10 times already, bro.
What the fuck?
And this is
Yeah, I seen that.
It was in California, right? Or
Yeah, and it's just like, and it sucks because she came from Ukraine. She's a
yeah,
refugee.
you get away from
You get
from
away
the
from
war.
one thing just to
and-
get to another one. Like, oh man, that's messed up. And then like the uproar of it and all that is just wild. Like,
People are making GoFundMes for that guy. Which
Oh,
is
they got
wild.
canceled. They got
Oh, did they? Oh,
canceled. Yeah.
yeah, I would assume they
Yeah.
got.
I was gonna share it
think,
on here too, but I was
think,
like-
what is it called? Fuck. What's the name of those? GoFundMes, right? I
GoFundMe?
think the GoFundMe website took it down, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that people were making GoFundMe for him is fucking
it's wild,
wild. Like he did it for no reason, no reason at all. She literally just got off work, got on the train, sat down, and then he gets up and kills her.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's the problem with some of these liberal states, bro. They let criminals out without bail. They just release them back into the streets like it's not gonna be a problem. Like, and what sucks is they're repeat offenders. Like,
Yeah.
if it's the first time, okay, cool. I get it.
It's understandable,
I really
right?
wish that was everywhere, right? It's your first offense, so don't worry about it. Don't do it again, because next time you're gonna spend some time in jail.
Yeah.
And I really wish it was that easy. The first time I went to jail, I wish someone let me out and I didn't have to spend the night. But these are repeat offenders. Him 10 previous times he had already been in jail and released.
It's wild that it's repeat offenders of the same thing. It's like, bro, if he did it so many times, why do you continuously let this guy out?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. And then you got people for lesser crime. Oh, I don't know if you've seen it. It was a couple, and I think it was here in Texas too. They got life sentence for selling drugs.
Oh shit!
How do you give somebody a life sentence
What
for?
kind of drugs though? Like fentanyl? Did somebody
I
die?
don't know.
Or did they just get busted? Right?
They just get
Okay. So like for example, the chick that was in prison.
It was the first time.
To me, yeah, that's wild. So the reason I was asking is like this chick in prison, who's sneaking in fentanyl or gave somebody some drug and the prisoner died, right? So if you're selling something that dangerous that can kill someone, then yeah. But if that was the case, someone died from the drug you sold them, then okay, yeah.
There was
some jail time. But if these guys just got raided and got caught, then
they got some of these real old laws, bro, from like the 80s.
Yeah.
From
When they were trying to make make examples.
Make example, whatever. And it's like, bro, how you gonna give somebody so much time for the first offense, and they don't even do anything like that? Like, they made a mistake. It's
Life
the first.
is fucking wild.
Yeah, life is like wow.
Yeah. I think that goes back to repeat offenders, right? Like the 3-strike rule, right?
Yeah.
You had 3 chances, you got busted for the 3rd time. Okay, guess what? Now you're going in for life.
Mm-hmm.
We gave you opportunities to change your ways and you didn't. But if these guys, their first time, and it's straight life, you never know if they were going to be able to change your way. The whole point of prison is for what? To reform a person.
Yeah, to reform a person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the guy in Florida that went on a stabbing spree inside a store. I did see that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, chat. It's a crazy world we live in.
Yep, and it's only getting crazier.
It makes you like, I don't know, like worried, bro. I've seen some video, whatever it was, some person they were like, I don't even want to bring a child into this world, like for what?
I just started watching this movie and I didn't get to finish it, right? Because we started setting up. It's called Let's Join a Cult, right? And the whole point of the thing is, he's in a cult, right? And I'm just like, well, fuck. I understand the logic. So much bullshit going on in the world that they're going to join a cult and drink poison and sin, right? That's their thought.
Yeah.
But he be fucking up so much. And it's the guy who comes on that show with Shane Gillis. It's called Tired or something. He's this fat guy. He's an up-and-coming comedian. He's funny.
Oh, no, you're talking about, he's Greek,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He wears glasses, yeah.
So he keeps fucking shit up.
Stavio.
Yeah, he keeps fucking shit up, and then they send him to the store, and they kill him. So they take the juice without him. He comes back, and they're all dead. He's like, then he has to go back to live with his family.
Jackass. Yeah, I like that dude. He's funny.
Yeah, I've just started watching it. I got like halfway in. It has that one guy from that movie Butterfly Effect who used to be really fat, but then got really fit. He came out on Varsity Blues. He's the really
Oh,
fat
yeah.
Him, he's on that movie. He plays his brother on there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's been funny so far. It's good movie.
Aww.
Oh snap!
Fans.
Dora getting her birthday cake.
Her birthday cake.
Gonna get ratchet after.
Ratchet time.
How did Lil Boozy say it? Let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet.
I keep forgetting. Oh, yesterday was Thursday.
Oh yeah. Today is a Friday.
What? What
the fuck? What behind you, sticky? Oh, there's sticky shit.
sticky
here.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, any shout outs, bro? I'm about to shut it down because
no shout outs. Just
I think we covered what we were gonna cover.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked the fact that we did that, bro. I like it. It was cool. No, man, just stay tuned for the Bad Habits on the 27th, man. We want to try something new. Even myself, that I don't like to be out and about a lot. I really am excited for that to go good and for us to continue to do it if it goes good. Take us back to the old patio days. You know what I'm saying?
But this time different. If we working though, I'm excited. It's work and play. Work and play.
Yeah, I'm still excited about it. I would like to.
It's gonna be like a first time actually. Promoting.
Yeah, I want to get into something that's out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Try something new.
Like I said, something to keep my mind busy. Because if it goes well and we start repeating it, look, right now we have 3 weeks to prepare for it, right? Well, if we start to do it more repetitively, it's less time to prepare for it, which means I gotta.
You gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even know my brother was still on there.
But yeah, you got any shout outs?
No, just thank everybody for tuning in. Little different, but I feel it was important. Yeah, maybe it'll help somebody. I don't know.
Change of topic.
I hope it helps somebody. I mean, it's kind of a tough subject or tough things to talk about, especially as a man. But I hope it helps somebody out there.
Yep. Check on your friends, man. Especially that. Check on your friends.
All right, chat. Thank you for joining us.
Good night.
It's your boy Dro.
It's your boy Junior. And we are the Man Cave Podcast. You do
Make sure you got that with me, man.